Hello, my little beans. Fluffer here. Today, I'm going to be telling y'all the tale of how I met this little angel. Yeah, look at her. She does not like being held at all. Do ya? No, you don't. Mwah. Mwah. Don't mind her. She's all dazed and confused on catnip. Yeah, I've been kind of spoiling her because of how I first met her. Basically, it was like, 2 weeks ago? I was going on a nightly jog because I couldn't sleep due to me going through some psychological torture in my own house. All I'm going to say on that subject, that's another story for another day. Anywho, I was jogging and I see this car slowly drive by, right? Drive past me, goes down maybe a block and a half farther from where I was. That's when I see them pretty much, ditch her on the side of the road. And me being an animal lover, I got hurt. I hate it when people just ditch an animal. It's fucked up. It's childish. It's just something you don't do. But I digress. I do go over to her, and I notice I can see her ribs, which just pissed me off. There were visible scratches. She had a limp. Okay, she had a limp, and I didn't like that. It pissed me off because they ditched her knowing she probably wouldn't survive, is what it showed me. Immediately, I was thinking, I gotta take you home. I don't know how, because I haven't had a pet in 2 years. Actually, no, 3 years since I've had my last pet. My last pet was sold behind my back. And my first pet died of parvo within 2 years of having him. His name was Hachi. He was a little dog of mine. This is a picture of him. God rest his soul. Because of, how those two left my life, I took a vow never to have another one. Well, I guess the big man upstairs said, fuck that idea. Here's someone so you're not so lonely. So I met her. And let's just say bringing her home was an issue. Yeah, it was an issue because I didn't have no carrier or basket on me. So basically what I had to do was legit guide her to my place. Mind you, we were 5 blocks away from the fox den. It was a lot of trial and error because she would try and almost wander off a little bit. And I think a lot of that was trust issues. And I recognized it because as someone that was abandoned a lot in my earlier years, I can sense that type of thing. So I wasn't really upset. I was more or less trying to get her to follow me long enough so I can just go bloop, in the house you go. Not mean or anything like that. No. Once I got her probably a block away from my house is when it really got frustrating. And I think a lot of it was because there's a cat out here. His name's Morrison. The black cat. He's a male. She is female. Put 2 and 2 together. He's trying to get with her. She's trying to run away. That went south. So basically what I did was I took the outside cat and I shoved him in the hallway of the next door's apartment complex. This way I could just guide her in. And once I got her in the hallway of my building, I let him out. Bada bing, bada boom. Takes care of that problem. Now, once I got her here, I ran into a little bit of a problem. I didn't have shit for her. So basically what I did was I whipped up 6 scrambled eggs for her, and I gave her bottled water and a bowl. And that was her first dinner and night here. Mind you, she didn't eat for the first couple of days until I got, cat food, which most cats would like to steal your food. Her? This little kitty? Yeah, she does not like to go for human food. You're weird. Yeah. That also means I don't have to worry about her snatching shit off my plate or knocking stuff over. She's a very well-behaved cat. I'll give her that. And that also makes me wonder, why did they, just ditch her off the road, the previous owners, I mean. Like, if she's such a sweet cat, you gotta be the most biggest piece of shit in the world to just ditch her off like that. You know what I mean? Like, she's so sweet. She can be a bitch. She can be a bitch. Especially when I'm trying to walk out the door. She will guard that thing. I don't know if that's a cat thing or just an animal thing, because dogs do it too. They get all whiny and try and block the door, barricade it. But after a few nights of not eating, she starts to eat because I think she's getting more comfortable. And a lot of that too is because she had kibble, not human food. Mind you, I did not have any money on me, but thanks to a friend kind of helping me with taking care of her because she's a cat lover. She automatically loves her, so she helped get me the cat litter, the food, in order to get me started. So I just wanted her, safe and taken care of. A lot of thanks goes to her on this. I do plan to get a scratch post for her as well, but that's later on. Why and how can someone be so evil to throw an animal out on the street? Especially like a drive-by ditch and go. To such a well-behaved cat. You know how many cats like to cause problems and knock stuff over? She does not. She is so chill. And if the people that did ditch her wanting, you're a piece of shit. Because she's so sweet. What's wrong with y'all? Too bad on you, because now she's got a home where she's loved and taken care of. Because not only does she have catnip, she's got toys. All these types of toys to play with. I'm just happy that she's, being taken care of. Again, my landlord doesn't know. Yeah. My landlord still doesn't know I have her. I'm tweaking. Because he doesn't want me having animals. Either way, if I have to move, so be it. She's worth it. She just, I can't get over my head, How could you just ditch someone like that? So grimy. But she is now happy. Most of the time she just lounges around, but that's cats in general. All they do is sleep all day. Eat, sleep, shit, whatever, Get high on the catnip and go all crazy, The other thing with her, though, no privacy. It's so bad. I thought dogs were bad, okay? But it is so bad that I can't even use the restroom without her being, what you doing? What you doing? It's bad. It's bad. If I'm on the couch, she's on the couch. If I'm on my bed, she's on the bed. I mean, at least she's grateful I took her in, but Fox needs his privacy sometimes. Especially getting out the door. I wish I was easier. Especially with a cart to wheel groceries in. But, again, I am thankful to have her. And she is my first cat, actually. Oddly enough, I'm not a cat person by nature. I'm more of a dog guy. I mean, come on. I want to give it a shot. And we're both learning, aren't we, girl? She's asleep. That's pretty much how I met her. I running and someone ditched her on the road. I took her ass in. Because I'm not like that. I'm not just going to say, not my problem. That's not who I am. If it's a person, take them in. And I have. Would literally give their clothes off my back to someone. Miracle that I even got her home. Again, 5 blocks, that's a ways from my place. And there's the 9 o'clock train. And on that note, I'm going to leave this video here. Hope y'all enjoyed today's video, and I will see you in the next one. This has been Fluffer signing off. Stay tuned, my little beans.